Hi, I'm Chris Jones with myWall, and I'm going to be showing you some of the basics on how the panels work and what they're made of, and some of the specs on them. So when you first look at a myWall panel, from the front it just looks like any ordinary peg wall. It's when you look at it from the back, you'll see the structure has these vertical ribs that run down behind each hole, and that's what gives us our depth and our strength, that the pins can go in 2 inches back into the wall, and these vertical strips are what give the amazing amount of strength. So each panel will hold up to 4,000 pounds, actually more than that, but we've tested up to 4,000 pounds before you get any cracking within the cleat itself. The panels come in a standard, 2 different standards. One is a natural, and then one is a whitewash, so you can still see the grain on the whitewash. We also do custom, so if people need custom painting or if they need to be done in different plastics, we can do that as well. The way that the panels hang onto a wall are we have these extruded aluminum French cleats that are already slotted, so you can always find a stud to mount them in. And these are 1/8 inch extruded aluminum, and they come in like a short length for single panels, or a long length which holds 4 panels at a time, close to 8 feet long. And the way that it works is the French cleat, when you hang it onto a wall, so this mounts onto a wall, and then once it's up, you basically just drop the panel onto the cleat mount. And then in order to make it so it doesn't pop off the wall, we have these locking plates, and they're 2 little screws right here, 2 little holes. And as you put the panel in, you just screw that into place, and then you can't lift it off. The panels themselves are made, on the front of it, are made with a 9-layer plywood that's a combination of parawood and falcata. These are from Indonesia. And on the front, the grain has no knots in it. It's called a quarter sawn, that gives you these nice contemporary vertical lines, but all natural. The holes themselves, so when you're looking at a panel, the holes themselves are 16 millimeters in diameter, or around 5/8. And then the pins, I'll show you how far back they go, like 2 inches deep. Big benefits to this are, with these vertical strips, it's the strength of the wall. It's the fact that you can have wires and wire management running up behind walls, so you don't have to like drill holes in anything else in your original wall that's behind this. And then at the bottom of the panels, basically, if this is the bottom of a panel, so here we're going up with our holes, just like behind me. When you get to the very bottom, these holes will stop, and you'll have about 11 inches of open space to where you can still have access behind the wall to plug in a power strip or a light or a computer, whatever you want at the bottom, so that you don't have to be trying to drill holes and fishing it out from your current wall sockets. The 2 main sizes or standard sizes that the panels come in, we have a full panel, which is basically 24 inches wide, a little bit less than that, by 7 feet high. The other size is a half panel, which is again just under 2 feet wide by 42.5 inches in height. Literally the size of a full panel. And all these can be also daisy chained together. So if you have a ceiling that's 13, 15, 20 feet high, you can link panels together to get up to that height. The pins that go in, again, we have a non-locking and then the locking pins. And the way this works is we have these little hex keys that actually fit onto the pins, and you take this hex key, and as you tighten it, it basically pulls, and the end locking piece, this plastic piece, slides up and tightens, so it expands in the hole and makes it so you can't pull it out. So those are the basics of the panels, and myWall.